let's watch the ex-Satanist John Ramirez. He talks about what's really going on with Puffy, Satan, and Hollywood. Some real interesting insight.
Satanists, warlock. What is the spirit, demonic spirit behind it? Diddy?
Jezebel.
Talk about it.
Jezebel is a spirit. When I was in Santeria, right? Ochun. Ochun is the goddess of they call it the goddess of the ocean, the goddess of the river, I'm sorry. And she was the mother of the gold, the honey, right? That's how they described her. But she was Jezebel. Because when Ochun came down to a powerful medium, they had to bring a goat, represents a male, right? They tied the goat's mouth and they castrated him in front of her, alive. No, I took your manhood. And then the blood and all that, they do rituals with them. Don't need to get into that whole stuff. But that's what they do, right? So Diddy has a Jezebel spirit. Controlling, manipulative, dominating, okay? Diddy doesn't know the difference between man and woman anymore. All these men that he slept with, all these men that he did, took the manhood, was to take your manhood. To make you, what he made him after he took the manhood, he made him an Ahab. See, that was the devil's doing. The devil said, these are the contracts, fulfill the contracts, all these contracts, and I give you all this power. Right? Did he fulfill the contracts? They're all the.
So men that got their manhood taken by other men are called Ahabs, which I'm sure if you want to go into the Bible, it all goes back to the Bible, Diddy's situation.
Contracts are done. There's no more contracts to fulfill. Within the politic world, the movie world, the sport arena world, he did all the bidding. He did all the bidding. And you got people that, like LeBron James, according to the situation, got name tag on. I'm not going to tag some man's name on my body. Yeah. That means ownership. Ooh. The devil tagged you to say, I own you, ownership. Okay? He has ownership. All these other actors and movie stars that he took your manhood. The freak off party, it's not a party, it is transfers of spirits. So you open your body to the drugs that's going on there. We saturate your body to open your body to put demonic spirits in your body, because the next person, that's what the Bible says, sex outside of marriage is a sin. Why is it a sin? Because of two reasons. It brings premature death, not spiritually, physically, if you catch AIDS or you catch a disease, it brings premature death. Right? And the other one is transfer spirits in you, all kind of spirits. If that person was a whoremonger and slept with people that had bipolar, slept with people that were depressed, oppression, drug addiction, those spirits now I own part of that. Timeshares. Spiritual timeshares. Wow. I own some of those spirits. Wow. So in the freak off parties, that's what they did. So now the devil said the contracts are over. I don't have any more contracts for you. That's why you see Cardi B. Yeah. She's freaking out. She's catching meltdown. Katy Perry, meltdown, makeup, meltdowns. I don't want to do this anymore because the pressure's on for new contracts. So Diddy's a display that the devil's putting on display. Say, see, I'm done with him. I don't need him more. Now I'm going to destroy him. Right? Because that's what's going to happen. Yeah. Remember, mark my words, it's going to happen. The devil don't want to give them any new contracts. Now that brings fear into Hollywood. That brings fear into the music business. Am I next? Am I the one that's going to be exposed next? Am I the one that's going to be put on display? Am I the one the devil's going to take out? So the devil said, no, I won't take you on one condition. Give me new contracts. Here's a new contract. Do this, do this, do this. Now they have to do it. They have no choice. So it's a demonic kingdom operating in fear, operating in stronghold bondages by one person. One person, think about it. How can one person affect all these people if you don't have the devil behind?
Unbelievable.
Look at all the people that he affected, that he came to his parties, okay? And the devil said, record them, because those are my contracts. Not record it because you have something on somebody. No, you have a contract on that person now. In other words, if you don't continue to do what I want you to do, and then I have leverage over you to expose you and to end your career. It's a demonic system into what was handed over to P. Diddy. One person cannot accomplish that in his own strength and his own doing. You need the devil and demons involved to get that done. That's a train wreck.
Wow.
And watch the coming days, watch the coming weeks. Think about it. The system that gave them the freedom to do it now has them spiritually incarcerated and don't want to even give him bail. The same system that it was okay for him to do this all these years, they knew about it, and now they got him incarcerated, and the devil said, don't let him out. Because he'll flee. Don't let him out. I need him to be an example. It's going to be worse than Epstein.
I mean, that's real insight. So these are contracts that the devil, Diddy has to give the devil contracts. Bringing him celebrities who sold their soul, singers, actors, could be anybody. And when the contracts are fulfilled, once all the contracts were gone, now Diddy is incarcerated for the rest of his life. And the rest of Hollywood starts to panic because they think they'll be next to become incarcerated unless they bring Satan more contracts. Crazy. I mean, this is... So the freak-off parties are where, from the outside looking in, of course, it looks like it's all about sex, but it's really a transfer of evil spirits so Satan could become stronger and stronger and his domain become bigger with the most influential people in the world. Because let's face it, television and music influences more humans than any other, businesses, probably even, I don't want to admit this, but probably more than people's parents or family. So the devil knows who he needs to control so he can have power over the masses, and uses Puffy, Diddy as a tool or an organizer of evil. I mean, what I'm really surprised at is that it took so long for people to figure out that, Puffy is evil. I didn't need to be told, I didn't need to hear about an FBI arrest or anything else like that. I think everybody knew and they just didn't care and they turned a blind eye, and it's just another day in Hollywood as usual, where to get to the top, as a man, not all men do it, but a lot of men do it, sell their manhood so they can be, in the next Fast and Furious movie or whatever you want to call it. And I'm sure there's lots of men and women that voluntarily go to these parties and do these things. Not everybody is forced. Not everybody is drugged or coerced. So I'll just leave it at that. I mean, there's a lot of sick people that will do anything for fame and power and money, but I think out of the power and money, they crave fame the most.